Welcome back, lords and ladies, to another Strong Arms and Swift Seal, number 2, Hotseat, as housed Lannister. Now, first off, we have an adoption candidate which we'll reject because he's got no Night Fighter or movement bonus. I'm going to reject this guild as well because if you lose a lot of money quickly, like we experienced last time when, getting mercs, it hurts your economy pretty bad. Alright, so we'll be losing King's Landing, but look at this. He got Robert's Warhammer. So I'll tell you how this happened. So in the game files under ancillary triggers, there is a 2% chance that you can get Robert's Warhammer if you have somebody in King's Landing. And it happened the last turn that I had somebody in there, and he's gonna die and hand it over to Stannis. So it's perfect. So, with that in mind, Stannis will get another +1 command, and that he could just give over to Gunther, which would make Gunther a Night Fighter. Well, we're not going to do that. We're not going to have that happen. We're going to have Kevin basically come down here, besiege that. He'll be in range to jump back over to Maidenpool if need be, depending on if they move these troops or not. It'd almost be better if they moved up fort-wise. That'd be pretty nice. Then I could just fort around that, abandon this one, and besiege, take out all those men while they land Monterey's. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to kill off Gunther because I've been trying to do so from the beginning. I could have taken out probably both of these forts, but it would have been really close, a little too close for comfort. Or I could have taken out all the troops of Maidenpool, but if I did that, I would have had to abandon Antlers, basically. And I don't want to abandon it just yet. Now there's a way I did that. I gave him the command. I gave Rosby Lordship to Tyrion, tossed him in there. You were one of the guys I tossed in there. He was the only one to be tossed in there. Something like that. We'll go back there at the end turn sequence. Now they didn't attack me. This is what really gets me. It's like, how did you... Why wouldn't you? As soon as I passed on the turn, like the next day, I figured, okay, so they could easily defeat Tywin. And then I thought, oh wait, if they could get, like 1,400, say 1,400 kills on this army and get a draw, why not? That would severely cripple my military down here, or up here, jeez. I mean, if they would have put that stack over there in River Run, if it was possible, I'd say it would be nigh untakeable. Yeah. But luckily for us, they did not do that. So we take out all the good troops. Oh, and the archers as well, but eh. We take out everybody but Clegane. Take the tiniest unit around. It's never going to bring us down. Except we have to have Tywin right there to do it. But yeah, he does get brutally scarred from that one battle, and he gains one more command. So he'll be a 4-star commander. Then we toss you. Grab everybody else. And then legitimately, like every other thing, we just toss into Marbrand's army. Like just, if your troops, just do it. Just do it. Except for you guys, just see. Then we'll have to merge. And then for Clegane, we need to merge one more time. And there you have it. Of course, then we had to leave Tywin to take care of Tully. Defeated him. Besieging River Run. We'll have River Run next turn. Of course, these Levy Spearmen are actually in range to be a help. So we'll just take them out next turn and toss them back down to Pink Maiden. I used a sequence of generals and some of the archers to hold this fort because I tested it. I don't know if I tested it while it was under siege, but they can go from that bridge crossing to this bridge crossing, so they could attack that fort, take it, go all the way around, and do some shit to us that we prefer not to take. But yeah, I have to take this, otherwise I need three forts to go around here, and I just didn't have the want to waste 1,500 gold on 3 forts. And I tested it; it should work. It's just I don't want to keep throwing my men into battles that I feel like they're gonna get caught up in. Yeah, this guy's gonna get captured. There's 2 Stark princesses in these forts, so I'm going to be ending up capturing them as well. So they'll only have Sansa or whichever one is in this fort right here. So they'll only have that left. And then if they want to keep tossing more great generals with unbribable loyalty, I had 170k-ish just to see if I could bribe them and attack the armies to see their composition. Nope, couldn't do it. He's just too damn loyal. So it's pretty much just red wine. I end up tossing Davin about right there because it's impossible for them to reach him with cavalry to get him out of his attack sequence range. Basically, we end up throwing a fort down here. We throw a fort right there. The reason why it's over the border is because we might need another fort to block off this section in the middle, and then also over here. So, gotta think ahead like a chess game. If you have enough forts, you'll be fine. And same goes over here. I could probably fort off right there. Actually, I could just fort 1 fort right there. That'd be pretty good, actually. I could be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forts here. 1 fort up here. And 2 to 3 over here. And we'd have our sequence down. But yeah, they ended up disbanding all their armies here. They must be hurting financially. Oh, it's only 50 gold. But yeah, you have to attack with Monterey's first because it'll do that, which is fine. Then we just toss him down there. You over there. We just use the militia to attack, and then we'll send the militia back. And any extra units we toss down there with you guys. Oh, did I mention Lorch is plus 10%? Understands logistics? Yeah, totally. Oh, okay. I don't know if I mentioned this. But we have Bertram Okot. Now, I believe I can get just in range, possibly. I mean, that's pretty darn close. It's pretty close. If it might give me a chance to attack him with the other general, Monterey's. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it when you measure with your hand. It does. It looks pretty close. Otherwise, I think I started recruiting more ships here. I'm just keeping these guys out of range. The less Renly faction knows, the better. If they want to keep crawling forward, they can. That's fine, because in 2 turns, when this ship is done, I'm going to lay the hammer down on them. They're going down. Also, if they keep creeping forward, I'm going to send a small expeditionary force to take out Old Oak. And I'm going to sack that puppy. As well as Golden Grove. I mean, you lost 2 armies. And you think you can just keep crawling forward with that one? If you're careless with this one, ooh, ooh. I mean, he could ford off pretty far, but I can always go around. Or I could just besiege it and say, screw you with your fording. You're not a night fighter. Except you've got a lot of troops, and I've... Oh, well... He could handle me on the open field of battle. That is the simple truth. Let's see, maximum, maximum, maximum. I think also I start recruiting 1 or 2 swordsmen over here. So I have some heavier infantry. And that replaces that. Oh, the Grand Dame is so nice. So yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna show you guys the end turn sequence. See you in a second. Alright, so without royally screwing up, the guy with the most range hopefully will be... You know what? I think that should work, because if he's 1 tile away and we attack with a cavalry unit, I think we should be able to move in. I'd definitely throw these guys behind. Yeah, so these guys, I'll toss them back into Silverhill. They'll be placeholders, kind of like the guys at Pink Maiden, that tiny unit of spearmen. Yeah, these guys. Toss them back down there. And let's see. So yeah, I end up throwing all of my generals there. All the good troops I threw in here as well. Because they're placeholders, I'm not going to use them in a battle. I mean, when it comes to battles like these, they really make it hard for the enemy to defeat you, so why would you keep throwing them to be destroyed? So 2, 4, 7. I'll have 7 swordsmen, 2 macemen. That'd be nice. In 1 army. And they also destroyed the armorer, and the probably small chapel. So, Harrenhal will be the only place with a master armorer, probably, besides either Old Town or Highgarden. Or maybe Storm's End. You know what? I don't even know. I haven't checked. I honestly didn't care enough. Pretty sure that Dragonstone only has an armorer, though. An armorer. But yeah, it feels good that we'll be able to kill Sunglass. That way he can't get 3 Night Fighters. I know he has enough men to put together 2 stacks for a Night Fighter. So it just feels good that I can kind of get this together. But now I have plenty of troops, you know, because he's got plenty of shit troops in this vicinity. And he's got... that's right, I moved everybody. Shit. Well, he's got Monterey's over here in the bay, waiting to go over here. And I even tested I could use... let's see. Well, if I had the right troops, I could get about right there. Because these guys moved, so they're a little bit low on movement points. So you could get about right there, fort up, that block that off. Then these guys would be able to get, I think it was right about there. So we'd fort that off, and all 5 of these tiles would be, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, all 5. All 5 of these tiles would be blocked off, and even if they had a ship going around, they still would be out of range to jump on there and move around, as I tested. So, I hope they leave the troops in Maidenpool, because I could still do that. I just wanted to kill Gunsir off first, because, ugh. I wanted to kill all of his original characters, okay? Except for Stannis, because I know Stannis is going to be like Rob for the North players. Like, keep him as far away from battle as possible, because everyone else is dying. So it's just Walder Rivers. Okay, let's just toss you over there. So we got Jonas Bracken still. We have Walder Frey. Frey's gonna die from old age any turn now. One of the other Freys is over here, and then Walder Rivers and Jojen Reed. No, not Jojen. Howland Reed. They buggered off somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where they went. I should hope they don't attack Bane Fort. If they do, got an army here. I will crush you. So yeah, we'll see what this fleet does. If they plan to attack this coastline, we'll be able to defend it. Not, I'll have ships on this side to bring troops over and ferry over. I might be able to get Davin to be in range. Oh, I could. That'd be pretty sweet. I could probably get him even to jump right there so he could have a ship to jump across. That is possible. I mean, they'd have to besiege or siege the docks in order to keep me from using them. Because of all the greatness of the West, it's the sea that is your enemy. From a previous Hotseat, that is what I've learned. So you might have the best mountain defenses, the land defenses, but no. It really only matters what you have when it comes to that. So yeah, we might have a Lannister gaining understand logistics or fray, because I believe forts are kind of like being out in the field. Just need Davin to get like eager. No, he's already got an energetic, so I mean, if there's one above energetic, that'd be great. But if you could get logistics expert 30%, that'd be the best character ever. Then we could give him the 10% bonus here and just be like, good luck, my friend. 40%. Destroy Stannis for us. So yeah, after we deal with this, I think we'll be done shedding Stark blood for a while, unless they put a fort here with just spearmen, and they don't have Arya, so they wouldn't have any princess. Then I would just bribe it, smash these armies as much as I possibly could, and just make merry. Now, if they just pull back completely, I would laugh out loud. I would just laugh hilariously, like the Joker, just because like River Run, you don't just give up that position. I, gosh. Well, you know what? He did attack me, so that gave me an opening. I won't question it too much. The opening was well received from me. Now, we got promising attacker for him. You got great speaker for somehow. Brutally scarred siege master, and he's a 4-star. 10 dread, 10 loyalty. Oh, also the mountain's armor is actually worth 5 hit points, and I was thinking it was 4. So now he's got 10, 16, 21, 23 hit points. So that's pretty much it. Next thing, Marcella will be able to be usable, I suppose, in the future. I'm not really sure that it would matter to me, because, I mean, there's not really anywhere else I'd rather have a princess. Now, Joy was caught in here. He didn't know about it, but before he does, I'm going to reclaim that fort and liberate her from his clutches. So, yeah. Now, of course, they could have done the same thing over here and just evacuated the princesses, but it's like, well, I've scouted and I know. He can't know because I took both of his diplomats hostage. So there's that. There's that. Now I got one Renly diplomat. I think there's one more. There's one more perusing in the area over here. I just want to be able to see what Bitterbridge is doing so I can monitor both crossings here so I can keep these southern riverlands safe while I push over here. Now, it might be the best interest of Renly to stay over here. I don't know. Dude, do something. Attack Stannis. Kill Stannis. No, wait. Sorry, don't kill Stannis. Let Stannis live. So then he can harry you with his ships. I just want to take out one more family member. I will not go quietly into the night. We're second financially, only to the admin faction. Oh. So we're pretty much overall number one except for population. So that's that. Yeah, that's everything we have. Just moving my ships out of the eyes of these guys. Without that diplomat, they won't be able to see shit either. So, hopefully we'll get some more ships. After these guys are done, I'm going to start recruiting those, and we'll call it good. And we have, oh, a good 20 plus turns before Emon Frey dies. So, yeah. Lannisport shall continue prospering, and Tywin Lannister might be coerced going back to Valyria, perhaps, after he gives up his Valyrian steel sword, that is, because we don't want to lose that, or his armor. But, you know, maybe if I could get him up to a 10-star attacker, we could send him back and say, okay, good luck. Anyways, I'm going to stop dawdling. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys in turn 17. Very night out.